Okay, so you're probably just joining us. Interesting twist this time around. Or not. I was going to say, I started with absolutely no ammo in my gun, but either I picked up an ammo... Okay, that guy's interesting. Okay. But yeah, The fuck is this, Mad World? Yeah, you know, minus the few enemies, it's still the same, actually. I take all the good stuff I was going to say back. I mean, it's not even fall damage. Come on. You're an ordinary guy.
I am in a bad mood.
I mean, it's like, all I gotta do is, well, first most, finding that whatchamacalls, it would be a good idea. Get back here, get back here, get back here! Thank you! Yeah, all they've done is add some new monsters, which is just the same monster, just with some armor. That's not how you do things, guys. See, look at this! Apparently these guys can't get upstairs. Or can they? Yeah, see, they just got a few stronger versions, that's it. Look at this. I'm just standing here, and these guys can't do anything. I'm going to see what happens if I miss a health thing, see if anything special happens there. Like before with the whole hourglass thing, if I didn't, then acid rain from the sky. So you know what? Let's see what happens if that guy... Ooh, that's gone. But I'm going to go for it anyway. Oh, look, he's just ran right to me. Might as well. Look, all I gotta do is just punch to stun him, do that insta-kill melee attack, and I'm home free. I mean, okay. Let me try and think this through. I mean, look at this. Oh, the only way they can get to me is by outright spawning up here. Okay, that's an interesting one. Ooh. Okay, now they've finally figured stuff out, apparently. Ooh. I bet you those guys can only get killed with melee. If they have, then bravo, you've actually made a small hole, but I'll just go back into my normal camping spot. Thanks. Since you guys clearly lack the intelligence to get up to me through here. Yeah, see, look. All I gotta do is just keep looking left. Up! And right. Stop, drop, and roll, I guess. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's pretty bad when the weakest enemies in the game, just because of how they work, are giving me a harder time. Yeah, except when I bring out the shotgun and they're just piss easy. And of course, when it comes to that stuff, So this is doing it kind of right. And then that happens. And then I do that.
I don't give a fuck.
I still... Yeah. What was the designer's vision in spawning enemies right in frickin' just right in front of you? Yeah, sure, let's just do that, you know? It's... This is a bad... Oh, hello! Okay, you're an interesting guy. But, you're still pretty easy. See, this kind of stuff. You know, the big guy with the thingamabob, you know? More of that. Just... Look.
No mess with the bad guy.
I love playing games, you know, but like I've played nearly every single genre there is. In fact, I have played pretty much every single genre there is. Yes, even the adult visual novel dating sim hentai games. Yeah, I've done that stuff as well. Because I'm willing to give everything a chance and then, you know, not be a biased person. But this is just bad. Like, like that's bad, and then there's just really. I was like, oh no, they threw blood at me, but oh. All I gotta do is just camp in a corner and just wait. See, look, Healthstone right there. All I do is just jump on down here. And then, boom, sorted. Oh, hello. Okay, that was interesting.
There we go.
See, that's the thing. You know, playing this bit now, there's a brain behind this. Okay? There was clearly somebody making this game that was smart.
Magnifico.
Yo, they were smart. They knew what things they had to implement. They knew what things, like how I got stunned then. I mean, it's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When the fact that I had two of those big guys right near me, I got kind of worried then. But
Back to your grave.
it's just not done in a way that works, and I hate these characters. I mean, like, yeah, sure, you could essentially say this is definitely a lot more grittier. This is like a grittier version of Killing Floor in third person, but in Killing Floor, the characters, even though they were only voiced by like 2 people, 3 now that there's a female one, you know, it's just, they had personality. They had something enjoyable about them. They had backstory. These guys, it's just... I mean, I don't know when this game came out, but I think it was trying to bank off Killing Floor and Left 4 Dead. Just 4 survivors going up against tons of zombies or demons or whatever the fuck you want to call them. You know. Maybe that was where they were going. But
Demonic gusano.
the execution... It feels like those spoof movies, you know, like Epic Movie, Meet the Spartans, all that stuff. It's like they're trying to bank off something with as little effort as possible. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen most of those movies, Meet the Spartans and Epic Movie, and they were genuinely funny parts in those films, and it's like this with this game. There are some generally good things in this game, but it doesn't save the fact that, I mean, like, these flying things, these are smart, but at the same time they're annoying because of the fact that there's no real way to kill them or hit them or anything. I mean, as I said, there are some good things in this game. Those flying enemies, although they really are only annoying because it's next to impossible to hit them unless you're using your knife. Yo, that's a good implementation. The fact that those, whatchamacalls, stun you, that's a good implementation, but... I haven't been so much talking about this game as I have basically reviewing it right now. But...
I am an angry man.
So look, new enemy right there. Didn't even notice. Boom, one-shot it. Only just registered that its face was glowing once I killed it. I mean, it's like, oh, hello. I mean, it's like, it's just a simple case of just camping in a corner and then going for their health when it's needed.
Caramba.
Oh, hello. Okay. See, look. Now I'm about to die, but you know what? I don't care because that just threw a bunch of interesting things right at me in a second before I could even react. You know? That's what's needed. Oh. You know what? You can go ahead and stand there and burn, buddy. I'll happily deal with the annoying screen shake. But the thing is, it barely does it. There we go. Boom.
The bloodbath.
Boom. Climb back up here and just wait for the health. See, that's the thing. Unlike Killing Floor... Oh, there we go. Well, you know. Unlike Killing Floor, there's no strategy. That's what I'm going to compare this to. Killing Floor. There's no strategy implemented into this game. It's just... like, Killing Floor was difficult. And this is difficult. But the thing is, because of how the AI works, because of how everything works in this game, it doesn't seem tough. I mean, as I said, I've had like 1 or 2 tough moments so far. But as you can clearly see, I just, I mean, look, they're throwing these new enemies at me. But you know what? They die just as easy as the normal enemies. You know, the only ones that are mildly interesting are the flying enemies and the big guys, but they don't appear often enough. I mean, like, if they all appear, like the flying things and the big guys all at once, that would be interesting. That would be a very interesting implementation. Because, like, it would then have to make you choose the lesser of two evils. And then you get these guys. See, look here. See, look, if that thing had appeared before the fire monster, then I would have been in a predicament, because then it would be, well, do I kill the fire monster and then risk getting stunned or hit by the big guy, or do I kill the big guy and basically take a face full of flame? Because of the fact that these things have horrible, horrible pathfinding.
Next one.
Oh, let's see that. So the only I'm just starting to fucking repeat myself now. I'm generally repeating myself at this point. I've already said all the bad. God, this game is bad. As I said, I don't like. I've said it on before. I don't like to. I like to think that all games are good in their own way. Like Sonic 06 is a great game because of how bad it is, but this is just. The only redeeming factors is the textures on the character models are good, the skybox is good, but that's it. That is generally it. But now I figured out how to kill those flying enemies very easily. You just shoot them at range and switch your knife. It's just. So, to clarify, this is not a horror game. It's not even remotely horror. And it's a pretty shoddy action game, too. I mean, look now, they're just sending me these fly. Oh, look. Two of the newer enemies, but I could not register them. And I could only barely register that guy. I think the reason. It's a whole bunch of things thinking about it. The enemy's pathfinding is atrocious. As you can see there, that guy was just on the stairs. He could have legged it up. And the fact that these guys apparently can't climb stairs. The spawning is terrible. And the fact... Your character, my God, is he overpowered. Like, he is laughably overpowered. Like, you just need you just need one upgrade for any of your two guns, and you're set for life. Yeah, I mean, as you can clearly tell from how I'm still ripping into this game, still repeating myself, you can see that I'm also very passionate about games. I'm one of those people that will loyally defend games from the bad crap they get. Although I will admit when it deserves bad crap. But when it's stuff beyond the game developer's control, like 12-year-old kids playing Call of Duty. Yeah, you know what? This is so dull and boring. Let's go ahead and talk about that, shall we? These parents keep talking about how these games like Call of Duty and Mortal Kombat and such, how they're ultra violent, and our kids these games should not exist because our kids will be exposed to them. Parents, you go to a game store, like any old game shop. Well, only the one game shop if you're based in England, because really we've only got one game retail shop. Just Go there, pick up the latest Call of Duty. Yo, pick up the latest Call of Duty and just look at the bottom left corner, okay? Or if you did buy your little kid Call of Duty, well, first most you're an absolute fucking hypocrite. And second of all, look in the bottom left corner of that, whatchamacallit. Look on the bottom left corner of the case. You see that thing that says stuff like M or E or such? Those are called a game rating. You might have seen them in films, you know, like films like oh, Peggy 13, which means only people at the age of 13 can, you know, watch these videos. I can move. He's powered down on a light machine gun. Who would have thought? But it's like, you know, just look there and you will see that the video games have a little thing called a rating system. Okay, and that rating system is basically your film rating system, which, you know, if it's an M or an 18, that means that only people at the age of 18 and over can play that game. So see, you're complaining, saying that your 12-year-old kid is playing Call of Duty. Well, he shouldn't be playing it in the first place because he's 12 years old. If he was 18, then yeah, maybe your words would actually have some damn meaning. But oh boy, this is gonna be interesting, or not, because apparently every single ranged enemy can be killed in close combat. Yep, every single enemy that's raging can be killed in Ooh, good.
Who's gonna clear that mess up, eh?
You know, and if you're one of those parents who, you know, who don't let their kids play games, or, you know, yeah, you don't let your kids play these games, you've never been exposed to these games except for the trailers, just seriously get those games, just play the game for like an hour or so, and just, just see, you can't, you're basically biased or a hypocrite or whatever if you claim these games are ultra violent or really bad or whatever, and you don't. I'm not gonna fucking continue that session. Yeah, if you're one of those people that you're like, ooh, these games are evil, they're ruining our children's, and you either bought the game or you haven't played any single game that you're talking about, you don't have a right to say anything. You really don't. If you bought a game that you shouldn't have bought for your kids, well, that's your own fucking fault. Because the publisher can't do anything once the game's been sent out to the retailers. And if you're the kind of person that hasn't played these games, is a person that's never played games, never experienced them, never looked at them for what they are, what message they're trying to make, which is not ultimately kill everything, you know, like Dead Space. Dead Space is built on fear and all that stuff, you know. You don't have anything to say. And I can't believe I've spent a good portion of the video ranting about that, because the other half was just me. God, I hate this game! So, that's it. That's pretty much all the videos I currently own in the Halloween marathon. So, see ya.